Okay, welcome to another makeup tutorial from me, but this might be a real makeup tutorial because I'm going to be recreating a look, but I'm gonna put my own spin on it because this makeup look is a popular one, but I don't know if I have the face structure for it. So calling all swifties, and there's like a lot of them, I want to create the Midnight's eye look. This album was a grower. When you compare it to her past works, like my favorite Taylor album is, okay wait, I don't know if I like this angle. My favorite Taylor album is Folklore because it was so like new and it was so odd, and I feel like it's something Taylor always wanted to do but never had the balls enough to do it. Because she has an interesting career because she is the #1 most famous pop star in the world. So she's very limited on what she can do. If you start off people pleasing, it's really hard to get away from that. So what's interesting about, to compare her to Lana, which she is, where is it? Snow on the Beach. She's a collaborator on this album. She started off pleasing herself and making stuff weird. So she never had to appease to the general public. Taylor has to appease to the general public. So it was so refreshing to see her do Folklore and Evermore. And it was very successful. But okay, let's look. I'm gonna take this picture out. Oh my god, yes. Okay. Taylor is like, she's a Cancer moon. I need to put on some makeup because I'm just going to be talking about Taylor Swift because I kind of really like Taylor Swift. So we're going to go in with this blue shade first. But Taylor Swift is a mastermind in the sense that she has a Cancer moon. So she is in touch with the emotions of the general public. And this album was so cool to see her touch all the popular culture trends that are happening again right now, in the sense that indie sleaze, Tumblr girl, and she's freaking dating Maddie Healy. Does it get any more Tumblr girl than that? So it was cool to see her tap into the pop culture zeitgeist and make something with it, because she is the most money-making, most popular artist at the moment. Okay, I'm just gonna use my finger. What is your favorite song off Midnight's? My first favorite song was Antihero. That is a good pop song, but my all-time favorite is Maroon. I freaking love Maroon. Like that kind of sexy, deep, drunk on wine but hungover, but you're okay with it because you're laying next to someone who you just picked up at the party in lavender haze, and you're waking up in their bed the next morning. I love it. And like your voice is kind of shot because you've just been taking shots all night. I love Maroon. Okay, I don't know if that did anything, but let's do this. The thing about creating makeup looks that are inspired by women and women in general and girls is that they have softer faces, and a girl doesn't really need that much or puts on that much makeup. So I was thinking I probably have to do the look but then do some bigger shapes for my face because I have a big face. Like natural. Like I see a taupey crease color, nothing up to the brow bone, and it gets really blue in there. And there's like a really small, it's a black liner, and it looks even blue. I love, oh my god. Taylor Swift knows how to create a project. Like her songs, that's what she's known for. But you have to know how to package those songs. Like, how do you make someone interested in listening to your music? You have to, like, it's like decorating a cake. The songs is the dough, and she makes really good dough, like the actual cake. But to make someone want to buy it, you have to do like pretty frosting, decorated with flowers and butterflies, and just decorate it. She knows how to decorate her stuff. This is one of her like most decorated albums. Because I've heard the general consensus that it's not like a great album, but it's like packaged very well. Like, she got indie sleeves, Tumblr girls, 70s fashion. You know who else is doing 70s? Oh my god, I just noticed this camera is upside down. Oh my god. I don't care. Harry Styles is doing that. But I was looking at the pictures, and if she is Scorpio rising, that means she has Virgo midheaven. So what Taylor does is very perfect and very like minimal. Like, all her stuff is so minimal. Like, if you look at Taylor Swift, she is never like campy or in your face like a Katy Perry, which has Leo midheaven. But I was looking at the pictures and the stylized, the art direction. It looks like she bought all her clothes at Target. You know, Target loves like 70s fashion, but making it cheap and accessible to the general public. Like, all her clothes, it doesn't look expensive or like good material. It looks like Target clearance section, which is relatable to her fans, because if you are a fan of Taylor Swift, 9 out of 10 times you're probably a fan of Target. Okay, put some eyeshadow freaking on. These colors are this eyeshadow formula is very natural, which I'm not really used to, but it's good for the look. How am I gonna get blue? This blue's too dark. Let's mix this blue. Yes. And then let's mix this blue. I want to do some lips. So she has that like orange lip that was popular with Tumblr girls, and I have an orange lip balm, so let's start off with that. Let's go in with some red. And then I have this like purple lip oil. Okay, no I don't. I think I put it in my tote bag and I don't know where it's at. So let's go with some blue. Okay. And then let's blend that. Ooh, that's cool. Putting that blue lipstick just like cooled down the color, and it looks like naturally cold lips. Should I put a gloss on top? Let's do this one. I don't like that. Now for some black eyeliner. And she does it very small, like just in the waterline. Nothing like crazy or blended out. I'm telling you, Taylor's image is very perfect. It's never gonna be messy, it's never gonna be dirty, it's never gonna be grungy. That's why it was so cool to see her like Bleachella era after 1989 and before Reputation. We never seen Taylor Swift like not perfect and like messy and having fun. I wish we would have got an album with that kind of grungy look, but it wouldn't have been so successful. And you can't really follow the success of 1989 with like a grunge era. It would have been awesome and maybe it would have been successful, but Taylor Swift was still young at the time. And like after, oh my god, was 1989 10 years ago? Okay, no, 1989 was actually like 30 years ago, but the album was only like, is it only 10 years ago? But with 10 years behind you, you gain your confidence and you don't judge yourself so harshly. So I think it would be the perfect time to have a grungy Taylor Swift. But if she's in love right now with Maddie, we're probably gonna go get more love songs, right? I want to see Taylor get grungy. Just dipping in some what did I say? I said like some, okay, wait. Dipping into some purple and some blue to give that. We've been smoking vapes with Lana Del Rey and Jack Antonoff all night while recording Snow on the Beach kind of look. Do you think Taylor Swift vaped with Lana Del Rey in the studio? Imagine that. Like, we live in a world where like Lana Del Rey and Taylor Swift are like smoking together. It's so weird to picture, but I could kind of like picture it. Instead of black liner, I have like one usage left of this blue. Oh, there's no mirror on that side. I'm gonna use that as my liner. Just gonna buff it out. Okay, I was like, is there anything coming off? But there is. So I done basically a little oval shape over here. I'm gonna set that with a dark purple and some blue. If you can't do wing liner, just try doing oval shapes. Like get a domed brush and just work with that and make your eyes like, if you want to do them intense, just look straight and use that domed brush. You don't even have to blend. You can just tap this brush along your lash line and it gives you this wing liner look, but without trying too hard. Like a perfect skinny little line to me is like trying too hard. And that's not my vibe. And also if you don't have the skill level, just use like small little shapes. What is your favorite 3 a.m. track? My first favorite was The Great War. So me and Selena Gomez have something in common. But I listened to it 2 days ago. And my next favorite track, my first one was The Great War. And then I loved Bigger Than the Whole Sky because that is such a John Mayer song. And then Should've, Could've, Would've, another John Mayer song. Like, I love it. Like, it's so cool to hear Taylor Swift talk about her youth and like the age difference between being 19 and dating someone who's 30. And you don't know nothing yet. You don't know about the world at 19. And writing a song from the perspective of growing up to be like 30 already and looking back and acknowledging that your girlhood and your womanhood was stolen from you and you're aching and screaming for it back. I love that kind of representation of you gain that knowledge with growth, and that's what's really cool to see Taylor Swift grow like that. Okay, I think I'm done. I want to put some of this black lipstick and this liquid eyeshadow on my lips. And 19. I hope my fellow Swifties, because we are the Swiftie cults, we are part of Swift Talk, enjoyed this music video. I mean, this tutorial. Did I replicate it? I kind of took inspiration and put my own personality into it. I wanted the 70s Polaroid, is that what it's called? This coat and this color and the eyeshadow and the hair. But okay, now I'm ready to go stream Hits Different on Spotify because we can now. I was streaming it illegally on SoundCloud, but my god, I freaking love Hits Different. What's a Goodbye Taylor Swift song? Every Taylor Swift song is about breakups and about looking back into the past and romanticizing it and being sad about it, being angry about it. Her music's never really about the present moment, which is like really interesting. It's always like, is it introspective? Kinda, because she has 2 water signs, but she's Sagittarius sun, so that makes her very fun. But peace out.